GoPro start recording. Food stamp Medicaid office. I'm just taking a tour of the facility. Why not? Is that a law?
Miss Wong, is he allowed to video camera inside?
No. Why not? Why not?
You can't video in a state building. You're not, no.
You can't video in a state building?
No, sir.
I mean, it is the right of the United States citizens to film
You have
wherever
to
they
go
please.
through management.
Huh?
No, you can't.
Is that a law?
No, you're gonna have to go through the main, to the fourth floor and speak with the management.
In the next building
Yes,
over?
sir. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Can I go through here or?
I work, like a regular garden.
Alright, I'll be back.
Finally see something in person doing this, bro.
Yeah.
Finally. I watch the videos, I'm a cop watcher, you know what I mean? I'm a fucking...
Rogue Nation Audits.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
So, I got a pretty good following. I'm in state buildings all over the state. So I've been
I may have seen some of your videos. I watch that shit
possibly.
all the time.
Yeah, possibly. If you watch a lot of Florida videos, I got a lot. I've been all over. Miami, Tallahassee.
I appreciate you.
I keep it to them, dude. I was just in City Hall, dude. They had a ruckus over me over there at City Hall. So I guess we got to go in here to the main building to get permission. I don't really need permission, and I'm going to go back there anyway whether I get permission or not, but I do want to go here to the main building. Looks like it's got a lot of stuff in it. And a lot of stuff, usually, on average, means there's a big amount of snowflakes usually going on here. So, gotta go to the main administrator, 4th floor.
How you doing?
Good, how you guys doing?
All right.
The ladies over at the Medicaid office told me I had to go up to the 4th floor and see the administrator to record in their building.
Administration?
Yeah, but I also saw the Department of Education, vocational rehab.
That's next door, 144.
Is that right there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'll go there then. Where on the 4th floor is the administration?
There's no administration on the 4th floor.
Oh, where is that at then?
Our administrative office is the maintenance guy. He's the one who you would text for the recording and all that.
Maintenance guy?
Yeah, he's the head of the building, but he's not in today. He runs the whole building.
Okay.
What is it that, let's see, have? Hold on, let me see.
When you log on, you went back to the page, you log on to it. First time you went back to the and then you just set one up.
Okay, so we got...
Is there something in particular you look at?
No, I'm just doing a tour of the facility. I go to all the public buildings and just tour them and see what's available for the citizens and stuff. Sometimes citizens can't get out due to financial, physical, whatever kind of reason. So
You can always apply online.
you can do what?
Apply online.
If they know what services are actually offered, but if they don't know
Okay,
the
he's fine now?
services.
You already told him? No,
Tell me what.
I was asking him, he said he was, some people don't know that they can apply and what services are offered, and I said you can apply online in your own house. So,
All right, thanks, guys.
They don't know a thing about it. They don't. You know what I'm saying?
Because, he doesn't need to be,
Yeah, he's really asked them.
because he doesn't have anybody's permission, so he's.
Yeah, he needs help.
okay, sir,
That's what I was saying.
the building has asked you to leave because it's, you can't videotape.
Did you just say the building is asking me to leave?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what
The building talks?
You need to leave. Security, you can have it for an hour.
Yeah, I mean, if you guys need to trespass me or something, or call the cops, I'm totally okay with that.
Totally okay with that too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much. You have a good day. I'll see you in a week or so.
I'm saying this is my right, and I'm not gonna let people bully me out of my right, so.
I'm trying to bully you, sir, but
Well, you're telling me I have to
If he
get
wants to
out.
apply, he can apply with us, but we're not taking pictures.
Okay, well, all public officials are taking pictures. That's why you work for the public, because the public employs public people. So it's okay for us to come in and see what you're doing.
yes, sir.
It's actually part of the law, so.
You have to take that to the Jackson Food Administration office. We don't have that.
Yeah, you told me a minute ago I had to go over there.
So did you go upstairs? Did he allow you to go up to on the fourth floor?
He said there's no administration on the fourth floor.
Okay, well, they may not be here today. They may be having a meeting out of the office.
Okay, well, I don't need his permission anyway, is what I'm saying. Do you know what a right?
Please don't, just don't do it. Just don't take pictures. Nobody here wants to be on anybody's camera. Now, that's my right. That's my right.
You don't have cameras in here?
Okay, now, if you want us to call them, we can call them, but that's my right. Do not take a picture. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Okay, you're good.
Next in line. And you make sure that camera's not on.
First, so you want us to call the police and escort you out?
Service now.
If you need me escorted out, if not, I'd like to just practice my rights without being hassled.
But you have to understand that in a state building, you need permission to film.
No, I just told you, I've been doing this a year. I've got 350 videos. Guess where all the videos are? State buildings.
I don't know, I've never seen it.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, just because we don't know doesn't mean it isn't true or it can't be so. So, I mean, if you need them to come out and tell you guys that what I'm doing is illegal, I'm okay with that.
No,
Hello, welcome to the Department of Children Affairs, where we are committed to help you on your journey to economic self-sufficiency through our robust referral system. Go ahead, and let me see what you can do to help you.
Miss Mary did this over the phone. Now, see how you're turning your camera, sir? I'm watching you.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it away from the customers.
I'm trying to watch you. Please turn your camera off inside, please.
You've got just
And then if you to me, I don't care. Please turn the camera off inside, sir.
Okay.
And I can call 911. It doesn't matter. Because we're asking you kindly.
Okay.
And you're still running it.
D is in David, 08. E is in Edward, 69. U is in Union,
Is this Daytona Beach?
20.
This referral section is located at all 4 lobby locations, which includes Jacksonville, Daytona, Lake City, and Gainesville. Northeast region is committed to empower you.
5'7", 5'8", wearing a black shirt.
Are you talking to me? No.
I'm trying to get that.
Next door, her out.
You asked him nicely, not
See if there's anything else.
claim that he was doing more. I'm sorry.
This is all they came, and it just sounds like. Why you they call, and then there's savings. I'll show you what I'm talking about.
Cups.
You need to stop filming me right now, because you're pissing me off, and that's
He's actually standing here filming me as I'm talking to you on the phone. Give my this side, okay,
I'm
baby?
fixing to violate your civil
And,
rights real quick.
You know, I don't understand the purpose of people who do things like this because we've only asked him not to record in the state building and to get permission for it. But of course, he wants to be that guy who says I can do what I want, blah, 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 blah. You know, so here we are. No, he's just standing here recording me. But you know what? I don't really care because I'm cool with something. So, yeah, give me this side, baby. And I don't give it. To do something, but I don't understand. You have to have permission if you're in the state building.
Hey, sir, there's no videotaping here in public.
No.
Yeah, there is.
Not without consent. Did you have consent for people to be audio recorded?
What law is that I need consent?
You need consent, sir. Yes, sir.
What law is that?
And you don't have a right to record me at this time.
Don't touch my camera.
I'm not touching your camera. I'm just keeping you from recording. So I'm asking you, please, to take this somewhere else, or we're going to have you, and they've asked you to leave, so we're asking you now to go.
Okay.
I don't know
Duly
what the
noted.
deal is. I don't know what your deal is, but
I'm just recording. Something I'm legally allowed to do. So,
they didn't feel comfortable with you recording them, and they're asking you not to.
yeah, unfortunately, feelings don't trump rights because, you know, people feel uncomfortable when people carry concealed, and that's a
Well, a lot
right.
of people come here to, you know, and
And-
they don't like to be recorded. People do not like to be recorded.
Well, it's a shame then because coming to a state building, you're going to be recorded more times than anywhere else.
So,
I mean-
anyway, we're asking you to please.
I know, but what this is my right, and I don't allow people to bully me out of my rights.
I'm not trying to bully you. I'm
Well,
just trying to,
when you
I'm
got
telling you that you've made
5
people
or
feel
6.
uncomfortable, and they're asking you.
Well, I
to leave.
understand. You know,
I'm
probably,
not trying to be rude to you.
no, of course, and I don't want to be
And I'm not
rude.
telling you that you can't do your.
Right.
But the agency has asked you to leave.
Right, but
So-
they don't have the authority to violate my rights.
I understand.
Okay, even if people feel uncomfortable. I mean, I'm sure we all know the celebrities are uncomfortable with everybody chasing them with cameras. Unfortunately,
We've had this
in
happen
public.
before here, and
Oh,
usually
nice.
we just call the police and they
Yeah.
deal with it.
Yeah,
So
absolutely, and
I told them.
I
think they've already called Daytona on
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
so.
No, I told her. And if they would have asked, I would have told them to send the cops that were just over at City Hall for me. I do this all over the state, so I'm very well versed in the law, what I'm allowed to do, what I'm not allowed to do. You know, I'm not some idiot out here causing a disturbance and getting.
Well, I didn't
you know
think you
what I
were.
mean? Right, right.
I'm not trying to infringe on your
Right.
rights or anything like that. I'm just telling you that you've made people feel uncomfortable
Of course,
in their job that they're what they're doing.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely, and I understand that, and I don't want people to feel uncomfortable, but, you know, when they see somebody exercising their rights, they need to understand that even though they might be uncomfortable, it's that person's right. Like, I'm a gun advocate myself, but if I wasn't, and
Well, if you would have brought a gun in here, just like bringing a camera in, if you'd have brought a gun in
Right.
here, you would have been
right,
you would have been in trouble too. You know, so I'm just telling
well,
you.
right, but
You
what
don't
I'm
have to-
trying to
just
stress
because
is,
you have the right to do that, and if you're making other people feel uncomfortable with what you're doing, is that right? Actually,
so people shouldn't carry guns because it definitely makes people uncomfortable when people carry guns.
I don't think people should carry guns in the state buildings. No, they're not.
No,
allowed.
no,
We don't
I'm-
allow
I'm-
we don't allow guns in state buildings.
Actually, you do. Jeff Gray from Honor Your Oath, he does videos where he goes in state buildings with guns. So you can watch that, Jeff Gray, Honor Your Oath. But if somebody is exercising their right, like to carry a gun, let's say on the street, and sometimes that makes people uncomfortable, right? But should people not be allowed to carry guns?
All I'm asking is that you don't record people while you're in the state building.
Right, I understand.
There's your right.
It might be one of the guys from earlier, 5546. I think it is.
Yeah, 911 is up here. Yeah.
Yep, see, he already knows.
Right now,
11th Circuit Court of the United States has decided that citizens have the right to record their public officials in the course of their public duties as a matter of public interest. As taxpayers, we pay the salary of the public servants, and as any boss knows, you got to keep watch on your employees.
Captain Awesome. We're
Captain
at it
Awesome.
again.
Yes, sir.
What's going on now?
Same thing. I just walked in to record, and, you know, everybody's uncomfortable, of course, and I told them, you know, unfortunately, feelings don't trump our rights. People are uncomfortable when people conceal carry, unfortunately, you know. But our rights are strong here in America, and we should all embrace freedom. We really should. And we should embrace the rights we have instead of harassing people, wasting taxpayer resources here for something that's legally allowed. I mean, you can ask the lady. I wasn't in there hollering and hooting and you know, getting in people's way and making a commotion. I stand to the side and I quietly do what I have to do, and then I leave. Again, unless something happens and people, you know, want to assert that they don't like what I'm doing or whatever. But I try to stay professional. I don't curse, and you know, I'm pretty reasonable. I just want people to understand their rights and understand citizens' rights and not try to...
You didn't go beyond the lobby or anything like that?
No, I was right here the whole time. She saw me. I was right there.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
So, I mean, if you want to tell them whatever, or if I need to leave, or what, I mean, if they're trespassing me, I'm a man of my word. If you guys are trespassing me, I will leave. However, before that happens, I will say that trespassing from a public place without a crime is a liability for civil lawsuit. And I do file lawsuits, and I have lawsuits going as we speak. So,
But yeah, at the
it's
same
up to you
time,
guys.
if you don't have no business there, you can be trespassed.
Right,
At the same time.
right.
You have state business.
My business, as I just explained to this gentleman, 11th Circuit Court, Smith versus City of Cumming, the citizen has a right to record the public official in the course of their public duty
That's
as a
fine.
matter of public interest.
But that's not state business. If you're going to do business here, then the agency that you need to be going to is the agency that you're conducting the business with. Are you conducting business in this food stamp office or in this department at all?
A journalist exercising his right to free press and gathering content on a story while filming his public officials, that is his business. Legally, I kid you not, I could stand right inside here all day long and film, saying not a word, and it's 100% legal. Why? Because the public employs the public officials, the public workers. Okay? And the Circuit Court, the Supreme Court, and our Constitution allows us to keep track of those people that we employ. It's just that simple. That is my only business. I need no other business.
So what agency do you work with?
I am an independent journalist.
An independent journalist.
I work for myself. I have 24,000 subscribers. I've been nice enough to include my YouTube channel right here for you, so you can check that out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's information up there, right?
Yeah.
What's that?
They're uncomfortable with
The
it.
staff in there said they were uncomfortable, they kept doing it.
Yeah, I know, but in the lobby area of a public building,
without a consent of the persons that is recording.
And unfortunately, there's no privacy in public. No privacy.
yeah, he was doing this. He's trying to paint you.
Okay, well, let me get my boss know.
Yeah.
I better let mine know too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, all I'm doing is
So it's
I'm
not
here to
harassing
educate.
anybody that's in line or the workers and all that.
If he's outside, it's not a problem, if he's inside.
Well, no, as long as he's not going beyond where the public is allowed. Like going back to offices or anything like that.
Even if he doesn't have anything to do with the actual department itself.
That's
I do it every week. I go all over the state. I've been in the Tallahassee, I've been in the State House. You know, in the State House, they didn't give me any problems at all. The governor's there, the attorney general's there. And, you know, a lot more important people than unfortunately, than the people that work here. Well, because all public employees need to be watched. When you work for the taxpayer?
I don't work for them.
Oh, so you're not working here at this office?
For them privately.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What happens is when you're taking public funds to do a job, I'll give you a perfect example. Salvation Army, you know the thrift store?
Okay.
Yeah, they do misdemeanor probation in some counties. Okay? They contract out to do misdemeanor probation for the counties. Because they do that, because they accept those public funds, those probation offices that they set up are public now, even though it's a private company. I know this because I went to the Salvation Army probation office.
Okay, but so today, you decided to come and do what?
Daytona. I've done the city hall, I did the public works building. I go to different parts of the state. I've been all over the state.
Show that it's functioning.
Well, just to show people that they're allowed to do it, just to show that it's possible. I also make public records requests because there's a lot of fraud, a lot of corruption in governments. And no, of course there is.
There is.
And we need to keep an eye on that.
You should go and investigate all of the funds that are being mismanaged from state to school.
Yeah.
The school funds are being mismanaged.
Of course they are.
Why don't you go figure out why they keep doing that?
Oh,
every time there's an election, the school budget get cut.
Right.
So
no,
you should invest your smartness and go figure out why they keep cutting the school budget.
Oh.
Why can't the food that they're eating
be healthy?
Better?
Be
why
healthy?
can't the books that they use be up to date? Why can't the playgrounds that they play on be much safer?
Right.
I mean, instead of just like down here filming nothing, you know, you could go and say, hey, we want to know why the funds that are meant for the schools are being mismanaged.
Right.
I would watch your channel if you figure that out.
We
Because ever since I came through, me, my children, and probably going to their children,
and that's an issue.
It's going to be
right. No, school is a big
mismanaged.
issue for me. And I also have a group of guys that we're starting a news agency. And those are going to be some of the issues that we tackle also. Also, you know, any kind of tax fraud or any kind of fraud by the public entity on the public, be it, you know, and it doesn't sound like much. Let's say a secretary's taking a box of paper clips home a month. You know what I mean? Say $2.
How about a Secretary of State is robbing the kids of their funds? Did you know that there used to be an activity bus for the hospital kids to get to and from after school programs, but because every time there's a election, the money is cut. The kids, my kids, I would have a car full of kids in my car, transport kids from Port Orange to Daytona, because there was no after-school activity bus because the funds are getting cut.
Right.
Go argue that for the state. Go argue that.
No,
like, instead
listen,
of just being
I homeschool because school is such an important topic to me.
It doesn't, homeschooling is like telling your kids that you can't socialize.
That's not right.
Yeah, it's like, okay, you know what?
Who tells their kids that?
School is so indifferent. You have to be here. And on the homeschool, kids need socialization. That's why they make school. If you take your child,
hold on, let me ask you this.
Take your child and put it into a homeschool environment, they're only going to know that environment.
If you lock them in your house, correct. But let me just give you an example. Let me give you an example. If I see 100 children over there and they're all idiots, should I send my child over there to socialize with idiots so that she becomes an idiot?
But do you really think they're all idiots? Are you saying that your child is the non-idiot of the bunch?
No. What I'm saying, what I'm
You sound like you're saying all the kids that go to school are idiots. And only homeschool kids are smarter.
Well, technically, statistically, yes, homeschool kids are much smarter
I
than
don't
public
think so.
school. Well, you just got to read the studies.
I have kids.
It's
I have
smarter.
my sons all graduated with honors from high school, from public school. I
This
have
girl's
one that's
16
in the
years
Air
old.
Force.
This one girl's 16 years old, homeschool. She's already gone through college.
Okay.
I don't want to be audio recorded. I told you that when I first walked up on
Sure,
you. So,
absolutely.
Okay, and I prefer not to be video recorded, but I can't tell you what you have the right to do and not to do.
Well-
But I don't want to be audio recorded.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. The wiretap law doesn't apply in public. So,
I'm telling you right now, I've told you that, so.
okay.
Don't tell
Likewise, I
him
do
to.
not want to be audio recorded.
Sweet. Sounds good. Yeah, sounds great.
Did y'all tell him that y'all didn't want to be recorded, audio and video?
Yeah, it's all.
Okay, thank you.
Sounds good, guys.
Thank you.
Of course.
Once again, I'm just gonna hang out so it doesn't escalate.
No, I'm gonna walk to the curb, and whenever you leave, I'll be taking off. Thanks, guys.
Or before. We'll figure out why the funds aren't there for the kids.
I will. I will.
Go get-
Rogue Nation.
Go get the
What's your
kids
name?
an activity bus.
What's your
Go-
name? I'm
go
gonna
get-
dedicate the video to you.
go
What's
get
your
the
name?
kids activity buses so that they can get to and from activities so that they won't have to be out in the streets.
Rogue Nation Audits.
So they won't have to be out in the streets.
I'm gonna dedicate my school series. It'll be a series to you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Get those funds back in the schools for the kids.
They need it. Walk of shame. I don't want to be audio recorded. This is the witch here. It was all like, education is always free.